Now that the horses are fed, hello, my name is Sam. I am a documentary photographer and a commercial filmmaker in Spokane, Washington. That's not much. That's not much at all. But I have some ideas that I want to share with people. I want to share with everyone. They're not new ideas, really, they've been talked about before, but I've seen the community that YouTube can be, and I want to be a part of that. I want to invest in it. I want to create before I consume, and I consume a lot. I consume a lot of YouTube, and so I want to invest in it. I want to create, and I want to put stuff out there. It's 5 a.m. right now. I've got to go photograph a manufacturing plant for a magazine. Then I got some meetings, but let's meet back up at the studio. This is a brick manufacturing plant. This is like squirting out brick. It looks like a tube of toothpaste. So I recently made the decision to once again delete Instagram off my phone. It's not even, look. So I was reading about this guy, Henry Wessel. Wikipedia says he was born in 1942 in New Jersey, which is exactly what I thought. Henry Wessel is an American photographer noted for his descriptive yet poetic photographs of the human environment. He practiced this crazy workflow where he would develop his film and then store it for a year. He wouldn't print anything, he wouldn't go into the dark room. He just left them alone for a year. The goal of this whole crazy process is that it would eliminate the emotional tie to the images. Now, that sounds backwards. Photography and filmmaking is such a emotional thing. I mean, it's art, so why would you want to eliminate the emotional? Why would you want to eliminate that emotional tie? It's like a year and 9 months ago, my wife and I found out we were pregnant. We went to Ireland and Iceland, and it was our we have to go now trip because we may never ever go again. And we photographed so much. And they're personal images, it's just travel. I wanted to see if storing your images for over a year would actually do something positive. We can't talk about photography without coffee. So I put these away for a year, which was difficult because this was the first time I'd ever been to Iceland. And as a photographer, you have to go to Iceland. You have to. So there was a lot of weight emotionally for me on these images. They had to be the best images of Iceland ever. They had to be, because every other photographer has gone to Iceland and taken good images. These were going to be the best. And when I looked at the images in Iceland, when I dumped them on my computer, I was disappointed. They were not the best photos I'd ever seen. So I locked them away for a year. And what I found when I opened them up, the emotional attachment was gone. I forgot that I hated myself for not being the best photographer ever in Iceland. And what was here in these images were beautiful moments. Photographs that I didn't notice before, I was noticing now. I stripped the quick edits. I stripped the quick edits that I had done in Iceland and just started over. I just wanted to see these for what they really were. Is this waterfall actually beautiful? Or was I just full of myself? See, in this moment right here, she didn't want to be there. It was way too cold. She's a few months pregnant at this point. Her feet are swollen and they don't fit in her shoes. And she's in pain, and it's the end of the day, and I wanted to go to just one more waterfall, and she's got a smile. You can't see it, you can only see her eyes. I knew that she loved me enough to just go to one more waterfall, even though she's done. So a year of not looking at these images, it takes away the emotional attachment, and it enhances the overall emotional experience. See, I can now appreciate these images for the art piece, the meaningful art piece that they are to me and my family, me and my wife. And what Instagram does to me every single day is it makes me bummed out about everyone else doing cool things. Because as a photographer, you have to go to Iceland and take the best pictures ever. But if I get rid of that stress of everyone else going to Iceland, I can start to enjoy my pictures for all that they really are. As photographers, I charge each and every one of us to enjoy the art that you're creating, because it is art. Everything that I do today is commercial. I'm supposed to be editing some short corporate video pieces right now. Everything that we do as photographers or as filmmakers, if it's white background Amazon pictures, if it's corporate videos, it's art. And a lot of times we don't understand how much subconscious we're injecting into this, how much of ourselves we're injecting into this. My deleting Instagram is purely to help me understand the weight of the job I get to do every day. I'll be back on it, posting the life out of everything that I do, because I love sharing what it is that I get to do, and I love inspiring other people to go do cool things, because we're all good, we're all brilliant artists, and so I want to encourage every single person, but I need to encourage my own self too. What drastic measures do you need to take in your own life to understand and appreciate art, especially your own art?